Greetings, I am CrossKnights, and this is Let's Play Assassin's Creed. The first Assassin's Creed of, how many are there now? 14,000? No, sorry, I get 1,400. But, this is the first one. I never actually played any of them before. And, I mean, I bought this game, like, several months ago. I never really tried it out, and the main reason is because I didn't have a controller that was compatible, and there was no way in hell I was going to play with the computer controls, which weren't quite as bad as I thought they would be if I remember. Like, I could move, but they were not good. But I've played it, and, like, Companion Cube actually told me the game gets really, really repetitive, and I definitely see what he's saying, but I've been having a lot of fun with it. So what I did was I got to, like, mission 3, I think, I beat, because there's a bunch of people who need to assassinate. I assassinated 3. And then I decided I should record this, because, again, it is repetitive, and I couldn't see myself beating the entire game and then going back to record it. I have a feeling once I beat the game, I'm likely going to be done. What's great about this cutscene is it actually very closely follows what you do in the game, or what. The thing is, it doesn't though, because there's a lot of there's a lot of BS inflating in this game. Like, this game is filled with styrofoam packaging to increase the length of it. Now you have no idea which one I am. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I mean, the first episode's not going to be typical, because there's a lot of ground-laying stuff, but, and there's going to be a lot of editing, because you have to investigate your targets, and I'm not showing all of that, because that's the repetitive part. But, should be good. Alright, I think we're good. Hopefully the sound levels are right, because there's no place to change the sound. Look at this, there's graphics. It gives me all the graphics options, and then there's custom controls, which give me controls, which I had to actually kind of heavily modify. Like, it's supposed to work with an Xbox controller. Oh, I didn't even finish modifying these. Like, look at this. Like, when I first played this, I got stuck in this place, and Companion was like, there's this hole in the ceiling that you could climb in, and I was like, how do you look up? And he's like, right analog stick. I wasn't able to do that, because it wasn't set up properly. So, you might have to futz around with the controller if you get the computer version of this. No, well, if I mess it up, I'll just, go back. It has auto-saving, but you can go back to any chapter. So, the story, I mean, some people have criticized the story of this for having a certain plot element that makes things way more complicated than it needs to, but being a sci-fi fan, I happen to appreciate it. Maybe it gets dumb later, or maybe just people think it's dumb now. But we'll see. A lot of this is going to be weird backstory, I warn you. I don't even know if I'm going to get to any real action this episode, but we will see. We will see. There's just a lot of stylistic choices I do really like in this game. Like, this loading screen looks pretty cool, but you're like, wait, what? Like, why is this happening? I thought we were in the past, and now there's all these things.
I applied my harp to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. I perceived that this also was a chasing after wind. For in much wisdom is much grief. And he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
We've got a problem. I can't anchor him to the memory. Too much psychological trauma. He's rejecting the treatment, retreating.
Desmond, I need you to try and relax.
Let me try and stabilize him.
These people aren't helping me relax.
Listen to the sound of my voice. Recognize that what you're seeing isn't real. Just a picture of the past. It can't hurt you.
Damn it. It's not working.
How dare you?
Give it a moment, mister. Diligence. First time is never easy.
We're losing him.
That's enough, Miss Stillman.
We need to pull him out. Now.
All right, Desmond. We're going to try and bring you out now.
Don't worry, it's not actually that confusing.
You okay?
I told you he'd be fine.
Bastards!
Now, I just saved your life.
Saved my life? You kidnapped me. You strapped me into that thing.
Animus. It's an animus.
I don't even know you people. Why are you doing this to me?
You have information we need, Mr. Miles.
Information? I'm a bartender, for Christ's sakes. What do you want me to do? Teach you how to mix a martini?
We know who you are, what you are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play coy with me. There isn't time. You're an assassin. And whether you realize it or not, you've got something that my employers want. Locked away in that head of yours.
But I'm not an assassin. Not anymore.
Yes, your file indicated as much. Something about an escape. Most fortunate for us.
What do you want from me?
For you to do as you're told. The Animus will allow us to locate what we need. Once we have it, you'll be free to go.
I am not going back in there.
Then we'll induce a coma and continue our work. When we're done, you'll be left to die. Truth be told, the only reason you're still conscious is because this approach saves us time.
You're insane.
So what is it, Mr. Miles? Live or die? Lie down.
How about instead I use my crazy assassin bartending skills to... Oh. All buttons just make you lie down.
Decision.
Whoa. Where am I?
You're inside the Animus.
Which is...
It's a projector that renders genetic memories in 3 dimensions.
genetic memory.
Seems you'll need a bit of a tutorial. Very well. We'll start simple. What is a memory, Mr. Miles?
It's the recollection of a past event.
Specific to the individual remembering the event.
Yeah, sure.
What if I told you that the human body not only housed an individual's memory, but the memories of his ancestors as well? Genetic memory, if you will. Migration, hibernation, reproduction. How do animals know when and where to go? What to do?
That's just animal instinct.
Now you're arguing semantics, Mr. Miles. Whatever you call it, the fact remains. These creatures hold knowledge absent the requisite first-hand experience. I've spent the past 30 years trying to understand why. I discovered something most fascinating. Our DNA functions as an archive. It contains not only genetic instructions passed down from previous generations, but memories as well. The memories of our ancestors.
And the Animus lets you decode and read these DNA files.
Precisely.
But there's a problem. This is the specific memory we're trying to access. Unfortunately, when we try and open the memory, your mind withdraws. You lack the confidence to step into your ancestor's body. That's what happened earlier. You got knocked out of the target memory and pushed back to a more stable state.
Why?
It's your subconscious. It's resisting. We've found similar reactions among patients who undergo hypnosis to relive traumatic events. They can't jump directly into the specific memory. They need to be eased in. Even then, there can be problems.
So how does it?
We find a memory you can synchronize with, and we move forward from there. You'll get used to it. This is the closest we can get, so it's where we'll have to start. I'm uploading the tutorial program now.
Yay, tutorial. I don't even know if I should show this, to be honest. I don't know. I'll record it, and if I feel like showing it, I'll show it, but meh. I did the tutorial. There's no reason to show any of that, really. Because I'm going to try to explain it all in-game. Yeah.
Wait! There must be another way. This one need not die.
Or, you know,
An
bad.
excellent kill. Fortune favors your blade.
Not fortune, skill. Watch a while longer and you might learn something.
Indeed. He'll teach you how to disregard everything the Masters taught us.
And how would you have done it?
I would not have drawn attention to us. I would not have taken the life of an innocent. What I would have done is follow the creed.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Understand these words. It matters not how we complete our task, only that it's done.
But this is not the way of...
My way is better.
I will scout ahead. Try not to dishonor us further.
What is our mission? My brother would say nothing to me. Only that I should be honored to have been invited.
Kill old men?
The Master believes the Templars have found something beneath the Temple Mount.
Oh.
Treasure?
I do not know. All that matters is the Master considers it important. Else he would not have asked me to retrieve it.
Alright, so the mission isn't kill old men. That's unfortunate. I thought, oh well. These controls are still messed up, son of a bitch. Alright, let me fix them, and we will move on. Alright, we are ready to rock, finally. Oh, that was confusing. Free step, do things, whatever. So, the tutorial teaches you, like, a bunch of things that I don't need to encounter yet, and it kind of shows things that I don't think that's the best time to see for the first time either. But this alright, so it, like, basically says you're gonna have to do a tutorial, and then you go to this memory. Like, this is a real memory of my ancestor. Yeah, no, just keep on holding my hand. It's not like I'm a master assassin that's already had 4 successful assassinations and techniques before I went back to this. Ha! Anyway, there's a few different weapons that I have. Right now, I have the hidden assassin's blade. And if you're careful, you can kill people without anyone noticing that anything crazy happened.
There. That must be the Ark.
The Ark of the Covenant?
Don't be silly. There's no such thing. It's just a story.
Then what is it?
Quiet. Someone's coming.
I want us through this gate before sunrise. The sooner we possess it, the sooner we can turn our attention to those jackals at Masyaf.
Robert de Sable. His life is mine.
No. We were asked to retrieve the treasure and deal with Robert only if necessary.
He stands between us and it. I'd say it's necessary.
Discretion, Altair.
You mean cowardice. That man is our greatest enemy, and here we have a chance to be rid of him.
You have already broken 2 tenets of our creed. Now you would break the 3rd. Do not compromise the Brotherhood.
I am your superior, in both title and ability. You should know better than to question me.
I am a jerk. That is my assessment. Although, is confidence really being a jerk if it's true? It's possible, I'm just fabulous. I'm gonna go with I am fabulous. I do fabulously slide down ladders.
Hold, Templars! You are not the only ones with business here.
Ah. Well, this explains my missing man. And what is it you want?
Oh, you know, just your life.
You know not the things in which you meddle, assassin. I spare you only that you may return to your master and deliver a message. The Holy Land is lost to him and his. He should flee now while he has the chance. Stay, and all of you will die. Men, to arms! Kill the assassins!
Yeah, so it's time to leave. That is one botched mission. Apparently, despite being a master assassin, my character doesn't realize the stealth kills work a lot better in stealth. And you generally don't just walk up in front of the enemy and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna stab you," like that. Ugh. It's almost a plot hole that he does that, for God's sakes. Abilities are freaking master level my ass. Ninjas don't attack like that. But yeah, you can adhere to a whole bunch of different surfaces, and that will be pretty important once I'm running around the city, which is where the mainstay of the game takes place.
Skipping part of memory to a more recent one.
So that was an important part in this guy's life, and now it's moving ahead to another important part. Because, you know, he probably went home and took a bath and ate some cheese. We don't need to say that. Cool.
Altair, you've returned.
Raouf.
It is good to see you unharmed. I trust your mission was a success.
Is the Master in his tower?
Yes, buried in his books as always. No doubt he expects you.
My thanks, brother.
Safety and peace, Altair.
On you as well.
Well, now to deliver the good news. The tutorial teaches you a whole bunch of things. Basically, there's two different stances. There's regular stance, which I'm doing right now, of socially acceptable actions that won't get any heat on you. And you can do a gentle push to, like, lightly shove people out of the way so that you can move through the crowd without arousing suspicion. It's like, hey, buddy, how you doing? What's going on, girl? What's happening, man? And if you see someone walking with, like, a vase on their head, you have to do that, or the vase will fall, and guards might be like, hey, you look familiar, I'm paying attention to you now. And then there's oh, that's my assassin's blade. You can switch between different weapons here. Actually, that's a throwing knife. I don't want to use that right now, because I think it'll auto-lock onto a civilian and kill them. Oh, an eagle vision. There's a first-person view, and if you have full health, you can see people's intention. Yeah. So I forget what blue means already. Oh, well. But I know they're benign. There's red are, like, targets that are killable. Yellow is an assassination target, so you're not going to see that most of the time. And most of the people are just, like, unmentionables. But then there's also a high action stat. So you hold that, and it turns regular things to run. You can also jump. Yeah, there we go. You can jump up on things. It turns the gentle push to grab. And this is probably going to get me in... Are you... No, you're not something I can... Oh. You guys are friendly guards. But yeah, I can be like... Now you notice, I just lost a little bit of health. And that's because I went against the Assassin's Creed. Which is never harm an innocent. Be, like, hidden. Don't be obvious about crap. And, don't dance with the devil in the pale moonlight. I forget what the third one is. That's why I'm a terrible assassin that's an arrogant jerk and failed his mission. So I can't even remember all 3 tenets of the Assassin's Creed. Also, someone is suspicious. There's different icons. You notice there's like this little yellow icon? That means someone's watching me. This is a friendly area, though. I don't think anyone comes after me here. But in general, you have to be careful with what you do later on if you have that icon. You can also hide in things if people are trying to pursue you. Yep, no one saw that. That little green icon indicates that I'm hidden. And you can't hide in a place if someone sees you. You have to break their line of sight first. Yeet. And there's a few different... I actually just, by playing, because they forced me to play through the tutorial, I found another place that you could hide that I didn't know you could hide, which is a bench. You can just sit on a bench with 2 old guys. And they'll look and they'll be like, oh, that can't be the guy we're looking for. He's just sitting on a bench. You also take damage from fall damage. Oh, I guess I wasn't high enough. Which I don't like, because in Tenchu you can just fall however the hell far you want, and I love that, but alright. I can see why they would add that for this game, for a game that has, like, parkour elements. They want there to be a penalty for falling. But I do kind of wish there was a safe roll to maybe increase the distance that you could fall. That'd be great.
What would cause him to run like that?
Are you kidding me? You know, this is like the Assassin's Hall. There's probably assassins running all over the place.
He's going to cause trouble.
No. I was just showing you how I can wall jump. Maybe one day you too can wall jump. That'd be great. All types of fancy.
He returns at last.
Abbas.
Where are the others? Did you ride ahead hoping to be the first one back? I know you are loath to share the glory. Silence is just another form of assent.
Can I leave?
Have you nothing better to do?
I bring word from the Master. He waits for you in the library. Best hurry. No doubt you're eager to put your tongue to his boot.
Another word and I'll put my blade to your throat.
There'll be plenty of time for that later, brother.
I certainly hope so. Oh, no weapons. I was gonna flash my hidden blade dangerously, but they won't allow me to do such things. So we'll just go to Old Man River. One of the things that annoys me about this game is there's tons of collectibles, and they don't do anything. They do nothing. If you get all of them, you get an achievement, and that's it.
You better not cause any trouble.
For example, I think there's one over here. I wanted to show it. But yeah, they're flags. I guess the other thing that they do, though, is they save your game. It's possible this flag hasn't been set yet, or it's just not where I think it is. So yeah, it can save your game intermittently, which I guess is cool, but it also saves... Your game saves so much that's hardly a thing that matters. Whatever. There also is an autosave thing, so I have to be careful, but I can go back to different memories, so I don't think it's too big of a deal. Master.
Altair,
Master.
come forward. Tell me of your mission. I trust you have recovered the Templar's treasure.
There was some trouble, Master. Robert de Sable was not alone.
When does our work ever go as expected? It's our ability to adapt that makes us who we are.
This time it was not enough.
What do you mean?
I have failed you.
The treasure?
Lost to us.
And Robert?
Escaped.
I send you, my best man, to complete a mission more important than any that has come before. And you return to me with nothing but apologies and excuses.
I did.
Do not speak! Not another word! This is not what I expected. We'll need to mount another force.
I swear to you I'll find him. I'll go in.
No! You'll do nothing. You've done enough. Where are Melik and Kadar?
Dead.
No! Not dead.
Melik?
I still live at least.
And your brother?
Gone. Because of you!
Robert threw me from the room. There was no way back. Nothing I could do.
Because you would not heed my warning! All of this could have been avoided! And my brother... My brother would still be alive! Your arrogance nearly cost us victory today.
Nearly?
I've what your favorite failed to find. Here. Take it. Though it seems I've returned with more than just their treasure.
Master, we are under attack. Robert de Sable lays siege to Masyaf's village.
So he seeks a battle. Very well. I'll not deny him. Go. Inform the others. The fortress must be prepared. As for you, Altair, our discussion will have to wait. You must make for the village. Destroy these invaders. Drive them from our home.
It will be done.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Looks like we're gonna get some action here. Let's identify the fools. No one here, but they should be further on. Ah! Oh, my legs. That's only 1 point of damage. Shit. Out of my way, sir.
Altair, it's good you've come. We need your help.
What's happened?
Templars. They attacked the village. Most of our people were able to get away. Most, but not all.
What do you need me to do?
Distract the Templars. Keep them occupied while I rescue those still trapped inside.
As you wish.
I'll distract them by killing them! In all of my life, I've never found something so distracting than being killed, so it should work. Select your sword. Alright. Yep, well now I'm running and my sword went back. Oh dear! That's a pretty big jump there. I don't know if I want to fall from that height. There we are. Infidels. Ah, so many infidels. It's on. Okay, a little bit of a weird edit there. I had to change some sound settings, and also it's like it's like 2 days later. But yeah, I actually went down the correct path. Also, like before, I don't think I did things correctly. Oh, you're standing really close to that cliff there. No. Let's try that one more time. Get up. Good. Oh, just... Well, that was almost bad. I almost fell myself. Whoa, you just murdered someone. That wasn't cool. Throwing knife. Dude. Throwing knife. Hello. Oh, just... I had my assassin's blade out. You can't assassinate someone if they're aware. However, you can... And these are... You know, I only know, like, certain things because I've played for long enough. But if someone is stunned, then you can assassinate them. Like, I just switched to my assassin's blade really quick. Assassinated! So if they're prone, you can do it in the middle of combat. Which is kind of important to remember. Anyone else? I will eliminate everyone. Looks like we're... Oh, wait. In the distance. Got my assassin's blade out. They're aware of me right now. Actually, screw it. Throwing knife. I don't think I'm gonna be able to stealth kill anyone, but... Did you see me? I know I saw a guy here. I'm not hallucinating soldiers. Oh, hello! Oh, God! He pushed me off a damn cliff. Touché, sir. Sit down. Ah! Oh, you're back up, are you? How about you sit down again? And I'll be with you shortly. Let me just insert this into your body. All is well. Is there anyone else? There's probably more people down here. Sneaking up on people's not really an option. Yeah. I didn't mean to crawl out that fast. I just wanted to observe a little bit more, but no one's coming up here. I hear the music. The music of battle. Alright, so he's up there. Oh! Right into combat. How about you get away from these innocent people? There we are. Right in your neck. Whoa! No pushing. Jeez. Yeah! So there's also weak attacks and there's strong attacks. And I just hit that guy, but hopefully I didn't kill him. So the reason that, like, you'd think it doesn't make any sense to lose health just by hurting an innocent person, but you have to remember that all of this is a computer simulation. And if you act in a way that is opposite to the character that I'm trying to inhabit, then your brain becomes desynced with him because you're not acting the way you should. This is memories. You have to act according to the memories, and he's supposed to act to the assassin's credo. Except for that one time in the intro where he didn't do that, so... Well, we're gonna ignore that, though. Oh! There's an icon on the minimap I'm supposed to be going to. Instead of just farting around, yeah? Yeah! Oh, no! Oh, my God. If there is bales of hay, you can jump down like that, but I did not know that was there. I thought I was just jumping to my death. We've been recalled back to the assassin's base for some reason. Fast-forwarding memory. There we are. Sound. I think my sound is better, but I need to test voice. Like, the voices, you probably noticed, were a little bit low in some parts, and hopefully they're fixed. But if not, I'll have to screw around a little bit more. And I don't know why I'm leisurely walking. Something crazy's happening.
Altair, come. Al-Mualim's not done with us yet.
Where are we going?
Up there. We've a surprise planned for our guests. Just do as I do. It should become clear soon enough.
Well, I certainly hope so. Up Gilata. No, don't go down there, go in here.
God save him. He's gone mad.
Are you kidding? Ugh. God, I'm climbing up a ladder. God save him, he's gone mad. You gotta be freaking kidding me.
Stand on that platform, Altair.
Oh, fair enough. Be cool if you explained a little bit more. I mean, we're out of earshot. I feel like this is gonna be weird.
Heretic! Return what you have stolen from me!
You've no claim to it, Robert. Take yourself from here before I'm forced to thin your ranks further.
You play a dangerous game!
I assure you, This is no game!
So be it! Bring forth the hostage! Your village lays in ruins, and your stores are hardly endless. How long before your fortress crumbles from within? How disciplined will your men remain when the wells run dry and their food is gone?
My men do not fear death, Robert. They welcome it, and the rewards it brings.
Good. Then they shall have it all around.
Follow me, and do so without hesitation.
Show this fool knight what it is to have no fear. Go to God!
Alright, leap of faith. Now, I've actually only already showed this by accident, but,
Oh, my leg! Ah! Oh, my leg!
Quiet, or the Templars will hear us.
well, he kind of messed that up, but hey,
I'll
not
stay
really an
behind
assassin.
and tend to him. You'll have to go ahead without us. The ropes there will bring you to a trap we've set. Go and release it. Rain death upon our enemies.
Or I could just, you know, accidentally fall in hay. They say low profile makes it easier to walk across beams, but, like, why? Like, you can do it in high profile pretty easily. You'd have to jerk the analog stick pretty sharply to accidentally drop to your death, I think. But, whatever. It's cool. So I was actually in the mountains yesterday, and I was sort of doing what this guy's doing. I was Oh, it was awesome. It's so much better than regular walking. Because I'm just doing, like, parkour on rocks and stuff. I miss parkour. Alas, I don't think there's any place in this town I can really do it. We kind of got kicked off the one place that I tried to do it back when I did it, like... It was like 10 years ago when I did that. It was crazy. It was like 2005. I am an old man now. But in the woods, you can use rocks and fallen branches and roots and stuff to be a tree ninja. Which in a way is kind of... Oh no, I'm dead. Oh! I survived! Somehow. It just decided that I would survive that. But yeah, and the air is so much better in the mountains. I would go there a lot more often, because there's actually a pretty good place. Not incredibly close to where I live, but I just don't have a car. I need to rely on the kindness of friends to drive me there. Here. Not a lot of my friends have an incredibly large amount of free time. What? Do-do-do. Well, I hope that guy's keeping them distracted, because that took me a long time to climb up that wall. Hoo-ha!
To a more recent one.
You did well to drive Robert from here. His force is broken. It shall be a long while before he troubles us again. Tell me, do you know why it is you were successful? You listened. Were it that you'd listened in Solomon's temple out here, all of this would have been avoided.
I did as I was asked.
No, you did as you pleased. Malik has told me of the arrogance you displayed, your disregard for our ways.
What are you doing?
There are rules. We are nothing if we do not abide by the Assassin's creed. 3 simple tenets, which you seem to forget. I will remind you. First and foremost, stay your blade.
From the flesh of an innocent. I know.
And stay your tongue, unless I give you leave to use it. If you are so familiar with this tenet, then why did you kill the old man inside the temple? He was innocent. He did not need to die. Your insolence knows no bounds. Make humble your heart, child, or I swear I'll tear it from you with my own hands. The second tenet is that which gives us strength. Hide in plain sight. Let the people mask you such that you become one with the crowd. Do you remember? Because as I hear it, you chose to expose yourself drawing attention before you struck.
That was pretty stupid.
Lieutenant, the worst of all your betrayals. Never compromise the Brotherhood.
Oh.
Its meaning should be obvious.
That's when I
Your
forgot.
actions must never bring harm upon us, direct or indirect. Yet your selfish act beneath Jerusalem placed us all in danger. Worse still, you brought the enemy to our home. Every man we've lost today was lost because of you. I'm sorry. Truly I am. But I cannot abide a traitor.
I am not a traitor.
Your actions indicate otherwise. And so you leave me no choice. Peace be upon you, Altair.
Well, I guess that ancestor's dead. On to the next ancestor. I hope it's a foxy lady with a penchant.
He's experiencing a far better adoption rate than the other subjects.
I'm still pulling him out. He's been in there way too long.
No, not yet. We're still so far from where we need to be.
We shouldn't risk it.
What's another hour or two?
Why don't we discuss this in the conference room? Give Desmond a minute to stretch his legs.
I really don't see the need.
Warren, please.
Fine.
Yeah, no, just ignore me. That's fine. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Alright, let's do some skulking around. This is a different part of the game where you can free roam in the facility. I think, if I get in position, I can actually listen to their conversation. I have to stand up here.
You're questioning my authority in front of the prisoner. There's a word for that. I believe it's called insubordination.
And I don't appreciate you trying to kill him. There's a word for that, too. I believe it's called stupid.
Lucy, this isn't my decision. I don't set the deadlines. But I'm smart enough not to challenge them. Do you want to wind up like Lisa?
I know the accident has everyone on edge.
Which is why there's no time to coddle him.
If you push him too hard, he'll shut down. And then we'll have nothing.
We have nothing now.
But we will. You just need to have a little faith.
Fine. But I want you thinking of ways to improve his staying power. We can't afford to stop every time the man breaks a sweat. It's bad enough we have to trace through all of these useless memories.
I'll do what I can.
Okay, that's it. First episode of Assassin's Creed. On the next episode, we will continue in the crazy memory train, in all likelihood. I think this is gonna work. I think this could be a good LP. Because we'll see how I deal with the investigations. That's where the repetitive things are gonna happen. Anyway, I am CrossKnights, and thank you for watching.